Hey everybody, this is Tara from Tara's Truths. Today is Saturday, May 21st, and I would like to do the weekly reading for the Divine Feminine and Divine Masculine and their Divine Counterpart slash Twin Flame slash Sacred Union slash Soulmate, whatever, however you want to call it, connection. Okay, so I am intending this to go through the week of the 21st through the 29th of May. So I'm putting it through today, from today till next Sunday. So, I guess I'll just jump right in. So we're still in Mercury retrograde. See, Mercury retrograde. So things are going to still be a little, communication's going to be down a little bit still, which is okay. You know, we'll see how this plays out. I notice my phone is acting more wonky and messages are getting lost and dropped, and, you know, autocorrect is weird, but whatever. But yeah, so I wanted to start off with the energy surrounding the connection. So I shuffled decks. I think I'm going to stick mostly to tarot. I've been doing that lately, and some oracle cards here and there, but I think I'm going to stick mostly to the tarot cards. I don't know, I've just been feeling really guided more and more towards tarot versus oracle. But if I need something, I'll call them. But I have a lot of decks here for me. So I have basically the same decks that I had last week because I really like them. Very open, airy cards, crows, air energy, very open and moving and like spring-like kind of vibe. So, all right, let's get moving. Oh, excuse me. So this is the Crow Tarot deck, and I shuffled. So for feminines, I will say she. For masculines, I will say he. It's just how the energy reads. It doesn't necessarily mean gender, or, you know, this can apply to same-sex couples, heterosexual couples, whatever. So, all right, let's go. So for the feminines and masculines, their connection, this energy surrounding their connection, these three cards fell out, I promise you. And it's a pair. We have the King of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Page of Swords. Now, this is pretty obvious to me because it's almost like the energy surrounding the connection is, I feel like the masculine and the feminine, each, this is a connection, this is the pair, this is the match. But Pentacles is earth energy, so you're very aware of your tangible world, okay? And I feel like that the energy surrounding you guys is more of like, you're more like in your tangible world. So you're paying attention to what is happening in your life, whether it's your work life, your personal life, your family life, your life with yourselves, like with yourself, your life with your counterpart. But I feel like that you're thinking more about your materialistic stuff. So like your home, finances, there might be things that you're just really focused on and concentrating on that. You're very grounded in that. And that's good that the energy surrounding you, you're both supporting each other, because both of you are in this. So I really feel like this is very balanced. But with this Page of Swords here, for me, this is almost like you've been inspired, that there's some ideas coming through, okay? But they're not quite ready to take action yet. You don't really know what it is. So Spirit is still saying to you, like, the energy surrounding you is just stay strong in your physical world, in your abundance, in what you find valuable. Stay strong there. And new ideas are going to come through, okay? But you just don't know where to apply it yet. Like I said, this is the pages to me are aces all grown up. And the page is like, you know, all right, I've been through all of it, but now what do I do with it? How do I apply it? Where does it go? So it's just not ready yet. So you want to wait it out is what I'm getting. Even though he's actively moving this, that just means the information's coming through, but you don't know what to do with it yet. And I saw on the bottom of the deck, okay, which fell out earlier and I put back, but I'm gonna put it. It's the Three of Swords, and it's actually, no, it's not in reverse. I have the deck upside down. So the Three of Swords is very present with you guys, and I feel like that this is the energy that is beneath you, okay? And I shuffled it a couple of times, so this is not really an accident that this fell out. So I know for most people this is like heartbreak in a card, but I really feel like it's almost like you've been through so many emotional things that have pierced your heart, okay? And for some reason, they are very, very much present within your world, in your tangible world, in your thoughts, okay? Thoughts are not tangible unless we take action upon them. So if you are fixated on losses or things that hurt you, it's okay, because it just means that it's something that you need to process. So recognize the thoughts, accept them, feel the feelings you're going to feel, and move forward. Okay, this also is kind of a card of action if you see it. If you really kind of look, I mean, they're piercing the heart. Like it already did, but you know, it's a mess. But look, this one's here, but this one is flying away. So there is some action here. You know, it's basically choosing to stay with the pain or, you know, moving away from it. And I really feel like it's, you have to kind of stick it out in order to move away from the pain. So I really feel that like some of you may have experienced loss, whether it is financial reasons, financial loss, whether it is a relationship or a job or a home or, you know, a loved one passed. It's just something that you need to go through. And I feel like I have had a very heavy energy around me, so I can relate to this. I feel very much, especially with this Mercury retrograde, like I said, we are in retrograde. Retrograde asks us to go back and look at things that we haven't processed. So it asks us to go reflect on the things that hurt us. So this could even be all old wounds. So something that like happened in your childhood that you never really got a chance to work through. It's telling you now is the time to do it. So this isn't a bad place to be. It just is. It's a necessary place to be. But I feel like that your counterpart, the support of your counterpart, whether you're together or not, is there. It's worth something. It's clear. It's a living, breathing organism in and of itself. The connection is tangible. The connection is tangible. You may not be with your person in a tangible way, where you may not be in a romantic relationship, or you may not be even in, I almost said on the same planet. So yeah, I'm going to say that. You may not be on the same planet, or you may not be in the same country, or whatever. You may not be speaking in communication. Maybe that's what this is. Maybe there's going to be communication coming soon within your connection. But I really feel like that maybe there's some heartache that happened maybe within your connection that you need to process. Okay, could be your about your counterpart, or it may not be. But I also wanted to get what was on the top of the deck as well. So that's below you. So above you, what's above you? Oh look, the Death card. Like I said, yep, this is a time of transformation. This needs to be processed so you can let this go. This isn't necessary. And this could be the death of you're grieving the loss of a loved one. That very well could be. You could be grieving the loss of your divine counterpart. Maybe your connection didn't quite make it. So this is above, this is below. Maybe your connection, you know, you're grieving the loss of your relationship. Maybe you broke up. You know, that could be it. But I feel like this is so many things. This applies to every single one of us in one way or another. I don't know if it's a little dark. Let me see if I turn on the light. You get a little glare. No, that's not much better. Okay. So, yeah. So, feminines, masculines, you're going through this together. Maybe this is also saying that the energy surrounding the connection has to go through a certain death, but in a very tangible way. But don't worry about it, because it's necessary. It just is. The fact that this is the Death card and not like the Ten of Swords, like, all right, you've done all that and then you've gone through the work. Like I've said in previous readings, to me, this is like really unchangeable. This is like spirit saying this is how it is. This is more how we see it in our tangible world. And these guys, the court cards, are just kind of like depictions of, or like archetypes, I should say, of different aspects of the feminine and masculine. But this is very clear to me. So yeah, so spirit is saying this has to die. This had to die. This had to happen. Whatever you lost was necessary in order to gain. So that's the energy surrounding the connection. Let's see what else we have here. Oh, look. See? 2 of Cups. You can't make this up. See? So there is love there. There is definitely love there. So I definitely see that, you know, this could be saying yes, that relationship is over, but I see this as now coming in. Like all of this left, all of this had to die so you can gain a new connection with your divine counterpart. So this could be your person. I definitely think it's your person. I definitely think this is your person. Look, it's almost like the love is, this is what I heard. This is kind of what I heard. The love that you share, okay? The love that you share with this energy, this love, this cup, is going to heal this heart. So this is a broken heart, but the energy surrounding you is love. This is the energy surrounding you. It is this, whether you're together in physical union or not. And this is healed when you two work together in emotions, when you realize that you're emotionally, you know, together. I also see this lion. So to me, this is like the strength card. You know, there's strength. I heard there's strength in numbers. There's strength when you're together. Wow, that's beautiful. That's really beautiful. I like this. I like how that turned out. I like that it was the 8. And look, all right, I'm going to go underneath. Look what we have under here. Ace of Pentacles. So this is the energy supporting this. The Ace of Pentacles. A new tangible offer. Something new coming in. A new way of doing things in your tangible world. Something that you find worth it. Okay? Above. 1, 2, 3, 6 of Pentacles. Look at that balance, balancing out the yin and the yang, give and take. Yeah, like I said, the energy between the feminine and masculine is very balanced. I love this because we have, you know, like we have so many 2s. We have the 2, one of each here. We have this in balance, the King and the Queen. We have the 2 of Cups, so they're in balance here. We even have these 2 on with this. With the swords, with the 3 of Swords. You know, we have this pair down here with kind of being guided by almost like Justice, which Justice is the 11 card, but with the 6, we have pairs, 1, 2, 3 pairs. I don't know. I just see a lot of togetherness in this, like you're in it together. And these 2, like I said, the page is the Ace grown up. So this is, you know, you're in this and you get to create this in your tangible world. So you're going to get incoming messages if you open up and listen. Open up to your heart. Heal your heart is what I keep getting. Like this is time for you to tap into the love that you share, you know, because that love is tangible. That love is even tangible. So you may not be with your person, or you may. And if you are, then definitely work through whatever you need to work through that's here. Because I feel like this is for all of us. It doesn't matter whether you're together or not. This is for all of us. We all have little heartaches that we need to heal here and there. And what better way to do it than to do it with our divine counterpart? There's no way better to do it. That's what this union is supposed to support. Healing bad hurt hearts. And that's what it is. It's healing of ourselves. And then we can bring it out to the tangible world. We can give and take, like give to charity, because then we have it ourselves, so we can expand on that and offer it to the world. That's what this is as well, you know. Oh, I love that. What a great beginning. Do I want to pull anything else? Energy surrounding connection. I don't think that I do. I think I'm really, really good there. I am gonna do this. What is something that the masculine is feeling in the energy of this connection? Tell me something the masculine is feeling in the energy of this connection. Oh, look at that. The Six of Swords. Getting out of Dodge. So the masculine may feel that he doesn't really have a choice but to leave this connection for some reason. He has to leave something. He's got to go. Something's calling him somewhere else, you know, but it's like he left behind feathers. Like there's stuff that's left behind. It's almost like, you know, he's got to go, but he's going to come back, you know. It's snowing, you know, but here's the thing about the Six of Swords too. It's almost like you can run, but you can't hide. You know, you're taking those swords with you. Like wherever you go, there you are. You know, that's kind of it too. So these swords are still going to be here. You know, maybe the masculine is running from this pain. And that could be. That very well could be. I'm not saying that's exactly it, but the masculine energy, you know, a lot of times does tend to, you know, have more challenge with emotions than feminine energy does. And that's just, you know, what is the word? How do I word this nicely? That's just society. It's societal bullshit, honestly. We don't teach our masculines how to face emotions. Feminines do it all the time. With hormonal changes and cycles and everything else, we go in and out of emotions. Like, you know I could speak for myself. I can go in and out of emotions in like an hour's time and work through something, like from soup to nuts, like the whole freaking thing. And just a friend of mine said to me, he's like, it's amazing to watch you or listen to you. He's like, you start off one place and then an hour later or a half hour later, you're in a completely different place and you've gone through every freaking emotion possible. You'll be laughing, you'll be crying, you'll be cursing, he's like, it really is amazing to watch. And it's true, and he's there just like even kid, like, nah, that's fine, blah blah blah, this and that. I'm like, how do you not care? You know, it's so funny. You know, I encourage you, if you have friends of that hold the opposite energy of you, to oh God, what is the word? Watch, but not watch. Observe them and see where they sit in that, because we're not so triggered by our friends. Sometimes we can be, but not like our romantic partners, not like our divine counterparts, or even worse than a regular divine, like a regular partner, you know. But our divine counterparts, holy moly. Oh God. And let's see what's I said possible energies with the masculine. So what's supporting him, what's underneath him? See the Ace of Swords, new ideas. So new ideas are coming in. And I really feel like he's got to work through these energies that are just kind of, that he wants to run from, but I don't know whether he's going to run. But there's some new ideas coming in on maybe how to work through this. I don't know. That was on the bottom, right? Yeah, that was the bottom. Let's see what's on the top of the deck. What's above him? Oh, you can't make this shit up. Look what's above him. That's the 1111, the twin flame. That's the Four of Wands. So love, happiness. This is coming from above. The 1111 energy. Marriage. Maybe this is what he's running from. Maybe this is what he's running to. You know, like running to this, like or running away from it. I don't know. I don't know what's going on, to be honest. It could be both. It could be both. But the energies coming from above is like, yeah, this is your person. And you may be running from it. Be open to what incoming messages are coming for you, you know, because that's what this is. Like I said, this is the Ace of Swords all grown up. So the energy surrounding the connection, like to me, that's like when the masculine and feminine mesh, okay? And that's what you can feel. This, I asked just specifically for the masculine energy, which really kind of goes along with it, because it goes along with, you know, feeling this heartbreak, and with this not knowing what to do with it yet because he doesn't know. Masculines, you don't know. And, you know, with this Ace of Cups, this Two of Cups, this is what this is. This is what you're working towards. All right. So what's some energy that the feminines might be feeling? God, the Empress. Wow, nice. All right, feminines, you are feeling your divine feminine energy. Wow, I love that. That is awesome that you got to feel that. Yeah, you can't make this shit up. And that wanted to just flip right the fuck out of the deck. That's like, yeah, I'm here. I'm large and I'm in charge. Let me see. Let me get light. Yeah, I do need light. Might be a little glare, but I think it's a little too dark. Okay. Yeah, I think that's better. So, yep. Feminines energy that's supporting you this week. Not supporting you, but whatever I asked before, same intention, so it's okay. Wow, love it. Love, love, love it. All right, what is below you? The Five of Wands. Oh, so there go. This is kind of goes along with, so this is some underlying feeling. So there's some conflict there that, like, there was like, what's the word I want to go to? Like, I feel like that this may have been a fight with your masculine, or a fight within your connection, or a fight about your connection, because somebody got hurt. Okay, somebody left. Maybe that's what this is. Somebody got hurt. Somebody ran. Maybe something was said. Maybe there were some thoughts that were misunderstood, coming from a place of wounding, from this Three of Swords over here. It's all swords, so much air energy, so much movement around, so much flow. But yet we have the stability of that. So marrying all those corners, you know, taking all of the air, earth, fire, water, and, you know, putting them within yourself, masculines. That's what's coming down, wants to come down for you. This is what's underlying your energy here, and this is what's underlying the feminine here. So what's coming down? Oh, Page of Wands, beautiful. So here's the Ace of Wands all grown up. So coming down, you're getting some inspiration to feel more motivated. You may not understand yet, but you are the Empress, and that's okay. I almost feel like that this Page of Wands is healing this energy, this whatever. Like, I feel like this is past, or you could be going through it now, but I feel more like that this Five of Swords energy is past. I feel like this may not even be with your divine counterpart, although it could be, because it kind of goes along with this. But I wonder if this is like some old energies that you had, where you just felt like you didn't really have a choice, and you know, you had to cut somebody out, or, you know, maybe you even cut your masculine out, and now he's walking away. But it's unclear where you want to put your abundance or your passions. You know, you have like these new things that have presented themselves, new passions, new things you want to create, and you don't know where to put it yet, feminines, and that's okay. It's just not there yet. So just be patient and wait. That's kind of what I'm getting. Nice. All right. Love it. I think I'm going to end it there. I'm not going to do any other cards. I'm just not really feeling called to. All right. So I'm going to start with the masculines. And I did feel called to use these decks, but I'm not going to actually. I'm actually going to use the Star Tarot. And before I start, I'm feeling called to grab another deck for the feminines. I'll be right back. I'm going to grab the light Seers. I was not expecting, I did shuffle these, but I'm going to just shuffle this a little bit. So yeah, so this Mercury retrograde is, it's an interesting one. The full moon was more challenging, I guess would be a good way to put it, with that lunar eclipse. I don't know if any of you got to see it. It was beautiful out. I happened to be out and driving home, and I just saw the beginning of it, and it was just so breathtaking. And I was like so excited to see it. Such beautiful energy. It was very, very, very powerful. I'm not taking anything. I'm just kind of clearing out these cards because there was some cards that were like that I had used before. And like I said, I wasn't intending on using these, but for some reason they were yelling at me, so. But I'm going to start with the masculine over there with the Star Tarot, but I wanted to just clear these out. Okay. I don't have any Palo Santo here. That's okay. I don't need to. I can just do some Reiki on it. Okay. All right. Masculines, let's see, that's okay, that's upside down. All right, thank you for your patience. All right. Oh, good grief. Well, all right, yeah, I'll take it, because I was gonna say, what do we have here for the masculines? So we have 4 cards. So what do we have here for the masculines? We have the Queen of Cups. We have the Hermit in reverse. We have this 8 of Wands in reverse and the 2 of Wands in reverse. That's really interesting that those 3 came out reverse. All right, so masculines. I love this, actually. I love this because to me, this is saying you are really trying to understand your emotions. You're really stepping into them, okay? Like that you took a page out of your Divine Feminine's book and really are trying to go through the cycles in your own way. The moon is here, okay? So like that's what I'm saying, like the cycles. But I feel like that you may be, like you're trying to get a better understanding of the feminine. But I'm saying to you, don't, all right, here's how I want to put this. The Hermit in reverse, okay, is kind of like, you know, the Hermit is like you're going in your cave and you're going within to find out. In reverse, it's almost like saying don't necessarily do it that way. Do it more from an observational. Observe the feminines in your life. Okay? That's what I want to say. Like, pay attention to all the women in your life or all the feminines in your life, including people that you work with, people in the grocery store. Observe them. Watch how they interact with other people, with other feminines and with other masculines. See how they go through their emotions, okay? If you happen to, you know, be married or, you know, have a mother or a sister or somebody that you're close to, a friend or a daughter or whatever, pay attention to how they feel and just observe them. Don't try to fix them. Don't try to change it. Don't try to justify it. Just observe. And then see how it applies to you. Okay? And the Eight of Wands in reverse with the Two of Wands in reverse. I don't know why those are in reverse. It's almost like, I think like this has the potential to be like move through it very quickly. Oh, I need more on this. I need more on this. Tell me about more. I do want to take your bottom card and your top card with your first shuffle. But tell me more on that Eight of Wands and Two of Wands. Tell me more. Queen of Swords. All right. It's more like you're viewing it from a masculine's perspective, which I'm not saying you can't do, because you absolutely have to do. You don't have any other way. If you're masculine, you have to see it from a masculine's perspective. But I encourage you more to look at it from a feminine's point of view, okay? And I say that because the Eight of Wands in reverse is almost like if you don't do it, you're going to be blocking the energy coming to you, okay? And this is like an opportunity for you to partner up with, like, see the duality of how the energies work within passion and sexuality and like creativity. It's almost like you would be able to tap into that energy easier if you don't block it. It's almost like saying, you know, come from it from a less logical point of view and more of a heart space. Like, allow yourself to fall apart. As simple as that. Put all your freaking swords down, put all your thoughts down, and put your pens down. Well, maybe not, but just basically maybe sit down and just start fucking crying. Seriously, like, start crying and get annoyed and get frustrated and ask, like, why the fuck did you do this to me? Why the fuck do I feel this way? Why did you hurt me like this? Why does this hurt? Like, seriously, I'm serious about that. Like, it's more like going introspective, but doing it from a less logical perspective and a more emotional perspective, which is why I think this Wands is upside down, because it's like the potential wants to come through. It's like pulling you out instead of going in, like the energy's flowing up instead of coming inward, if that makes sense. I hope it makes sense. Above you, the energy above you, Five of Wands. Yeah, I like this because it's like here, it's almost like she's protected, you know, with this beautiful, you know, she's in the ground and she's pulling up and it's going down and it's pulling up and it's going down. Wands energy is fire energy, okay? It is masculine energy as well, but it's sexual energy. It is creative energy. It is passion. It's ever changing, ever flowing, okay, ever sparking. It's our neurological system. It's the spark that gives us the thoughts and the emotions. Without the fire, we wouldn't have the cups or the swords. Huh, that's interesting. Think about that for a second. You need fire to make a sword. The sword has to go into the fire in order to come to the point. And a cup, when you make it in pottery, it has to go into a fire in order to harden. Huh. Holy shit. That just came through. That's really fucking cool. That's really cool. So yeah, our nervous system is the spark. And that sparks hormones to come up for us to feel things, or thoughts that come up for us to think things. Wow. See, I'm sitting here like, oh, emotions come first before thoughts. The very first thing is fire. Wow. That's pretty freaking cool. So if you want to know how to go through your emotions, you have to light your own spark, masculines. You have to be the one to say, I need to ignite my emotions. I need to get there. I need to light the fire under my cup and see what happens. I need to put on the sad song or look at the old pictures of, you know, your dog that passed away that you don't want to look at. You have to look at all the old things. Mercury retrograde, this is the perfect time to do it. Now is the time to look at the one that got away when you were young. You know, maybe it's your feminine now. Look at all those things. Look at how your mom hurt you, your dad hurt you, you know, who left you, who abandoned you, who yelled at you, who abused you, who tormented you. Now's the time to do it. It's the energy coming from, this is the energy coming down. It wants to. It's saying you're guarded, you're protected. It's going to stop this inner conflict too once you do this. Energy supporting you, the sun. The ultimate fire. The energy fucking supporting you is your own divine masculine energy. You are fire, masculines. Wow. You can't make this shit up. You cannot make this shit up. Unbelievable. And I see a butterfly, so transformation. I also see a heart, and in the heart I see the yin and the yang. I fucking love this because this is all masculine energy. But look, transformation. Oh, is there a little face in there? There's a little face in there, but I got more of this yin and yang in this heart. So this is saying, yeah, your feminine's right in there with you. Your feminine's right in your heart. Whether you want to admit it to yourself or not, she's in there. Wow. I love it. Love, love, love it. All right. Oh, shoot. This thing is going to record opposite again. I'm sorry, guys. I just realized that. And I won't be able to change it. I can't stop the flow now. All right. Sorry. Some of you are going to have to turn your screens to the side again. Sorry. All right. Let's see for the masculines. What else do we want to know? Let me have another thing that may be going on with the masculines this week. Let me have another energy that may be going on with the masculines this week. Let's see if there's another energy kind of hanging out around them. Another energy hanging out around the masculines. No? 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 Let's see, what is this? Two of Pentacles. Balance. Beautiful. There's a balance in the tangible world. And this kind of reminds me of the King and Queen of Pentacles from before, from the energy surrounding the connection. This is kind of like, you know, you are able to maintain your tangible world. You are able to balance it very, very well. Masculines are good at that. Very good at balancing, typically. But the true masculine energy, yeah, usually very good at balancing. That's been my observation anyway. I feel like I want to do something else, but I don't know what I want to do. I think I'm good. Oh, you know what? Advice. Let's give some advice to the masculines. I'm going to pull an angel guide oracle. An angel oracle. This is by Kyle Gray. This is, and I have the guidebook. So what advice do you have for the masculines? An angel. What advice do you want to give the masculines for this week? Courage and bravery. Love it. And look, there's a sun on his shield. Right away, and I'm getting kind of like a sun. Right away, I get kind of like, you know, I've said this several times about this journey. This divine counterpart journey is not for the weak of mind or faint of heart. You know, you have to be able to really withstand some pretty fucked up shit. You have to really go into yourself and really tear yourself apart and really look at what's in there. And it's so scary to do, to face your own demons, you know. And usually in masculine energy shows anger, and usually whatever you're angry about, that's usually the part of yourself that you're ignoring. So like, for instance, if rude people ignore you, you know, like, well, let me see, let me get, like say phony people ignore you. You can't stand phony people, you know, like phony people really piss you off, you know, and like, why the hell do they have to lie and do this and that and blah, 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 and be phony? It's because, you know, you're lying to yourself and you're not being real with you, you know. And I mean, that may sound really harsh, but it is the absolute freaking truth. You know, there was a time and I said that because there was a time where I hated phony people, and it was because I was not being real with me. I just wasn't doing it. It wasn't happening. I don't know why. It just wasn't happening. I wasn't being real. So guess what? I started to get real with myself. Guess what? I encounter phony people all the time. Now I'm just like, that's just sad. I feel bad for them. It annoys me. I'm not saying it doesn't. You know, nobody likes to be lied to, and nobody likes to have phony people around them. I'm not saying you want to be in that energy all the time, but when it occurs, it doesn't piss me off to the point where I hate it, like, or I hate the person, or I blame them. You know, I'm just giving you a for instance. I'm not saying this because I'm better than you. That's not what I mean. I'm saying this because I am you, and I know where you are, and I've done the work, and you know, and there's still so much more work I have to do. Oh, believe me, I promise I feel Mercury retrograde like nobody's business. So there are things coming up for me, and it's like things like that I do remember, like, oh yeah, I did hate phony people, and look, I worked on it myself. I'm not phony anymore to myself. Now I try to be more authentic to myself, and the things that are hidden in my shadow, I try to pay attention to. Sometimes I don't know, because you're just blind to your own shadow, and this is what these things are for. You need that person to be like, excuse me, you're doing this. And this is where we have to speak up. Feminines, you need to speak up to your masculines. Masculines, you need to speak up to your feminines and not run. Courage and bravery, your message. You have the heart of a warrior. You always do what's right, but isn't always easy. Angels are surrounding you in a light of courage at this time and guiding you to do what you know deep down in your heart is right. Being brave isn't about being emotionless. See? The angels are reminding you that it's okay to feel, and your vulnerability will allow you to tap into an even greater inner strength. Oh my God, you can't make this shit up. Angels are always willing to help you feel safe, guided and guarded. So call in as much help as you need. This is a time to take ownership of your energy and any situations that could be making you feel less than good. And through your courage, you will begin to attract experiences of being respected. Wow. Extended message. Your angels are here to remind you that your soul cannot be tarnished or harmed. It's the one part of your essence that always remains whole, healed, and complete. So if you are feeling the need to defend yourself at this time, angel wisdom is guiding you back down. You don't need to protect yourself, especially when you have spiritual support. Call in the light of God, heavens, and angels to protect you. If you feel that you have made a mistake or have something that you need to share, be brave and take ownership of it. Trust that living with integrity will always lead to the greatest possible unfolding of your life, and know that the best gift that you can give the world at this time is your truth. Love it. And there's no card number, but the page numbers are 32 and 33. Wow. Love it. What a great freaking message. Wow. I love it. All right. I think this is a good place to close for the masculines. Wow. Really good messages for the masculines. You got your work cut out for you. You do. You got your work cut out for you there. All right, let's see what we got for feminines here. All right, divine feminine, you're up. What is the divine, what is, I want to say about the divine feminine? 5 of Cups, 6 of Wands. All right, divine feminines, come on. Whoa, way too many, but I'm going to take the High Priestess because that flipped up. Way too many here. One more for the feminines. Let's see. All right, feminines, come on. One more. No. One more. There we go. Ace of Wands. Nice. All right. This is a nice reading. So we got the 5 of Cups, 6 of Wands, 2 of the High Priestess, 2 of High Priestess, and the Ace of Wands. All right, so 5 of Wands. I like this because in this, look at this. She's taking the emotions that no longer serve and dumping it down the drain. She got rid of things that were hurting her, that didn't serve her anymore. But she's holding on to the things that she has, or she might dump them in there too. Don't know yet, do we? Right? So this is about taking stock of how you feel about everything in your life, and what no longer feels good, get rid of and move on and give it to the vortex, give it back to the universe. The universe will take this energy and transmute it and then send it where it needs to go. You know, you got the heavens behind you. And there's a road here. I feel like that there's a road. I thought this might have been water, but now I see that it's grass. I see that this is almost like earth. It's going into earth. And earth is going to transmute it for you. So you're supported at this time. You're supported. You're grounded. You're not going to get sucked up into that because look how safe you are. And you're safe here. And you got, like I said, you got the heavens above you. You're safe. Spirit is with you. The star is with you. And look, this kind of looks like the same color. You know, and that was above that. So the High Priestess, you know which one. You know what to get rid of. You know what energies no longer serve. You know it. You know what ones you need, what ones you don't. And that's what's going to make you victorious. That's what's going to make you know. That's what's going to make you celebrate. Not celebrate. What is the word? Oh, recognized. You're going to be recognized, feminines. And look, we have a wreath here. There's rounds. So things don't end. Things just get recycled and reused and repurposed. Mercury retrograde. All the reads. You go back. Reassess. Reevaluate. Rekindle. Realign. Relapse. Part of it. You know, but once you get rid of these cups, you know, don't concentrate on the spilled one. Concentrate on the 2 of Cups. I always say that the 5 of Cups, you got to get back to the 2. Get back to the 2 of Cups. But in this depiction, I like it because she's spilling out part of that 2 of Cups. She may have taken some of each from each of the 4 and put it in the 1. So this is almost like, you know, an Ace of Cups, kind of like she's starting from scratch. And I love it. I love that. And it's almost like, you know, your support team is there, but you don't need them because look, they're transparent people. So who cares who recognizes you? This is about what you feel about yourself. How you feel triumph. That's the word. What you feel triumphant about. Like, yeah, hell yeah, I did that. Hell yeah, I moved. Hell yeah. You know, fuck yeah, I got a new job. Fuck yeah. Yep, I did it. Yep, I moved out on my own. Yep, I ended that toxic relationship. Yep, I walked away from somebody that was no good for me. I walked away from a situation that was really bad for me. I got rid of my car that kept dying and I got another one. I'm telling you, this is what this is. You know, even something as small as, let's see. Yep, I did laundry today. I stopped procrastinating for a week. I meditated for a week. I meditated for 2 days. I started saying positive affirmations, and today is my 3rd day of doing it. All these little victories, not just the big ones, but take the little victories as well. You set your mind to do something and you did it. You accomplished it. Little wins, but your intuition tells you what ones to go for. You already know. You are the high priestess, feminines. You really are. And I love this because almost look at this in a way. Look, it's like the eyes are closed. It's like it's the same energy kind of, you know, and it's like this is the ace, this is the high priestess. This is this energy putting this into the feminine energy. So the Ace of Wands, the inspiration is coming into you. You're being inspired by new passions, by new opportunities, new creations, new creativity, new sexual energy. All brand new stuff. Again, with the fire, getting to the fire, spark your fire first. Wow. Almost like that high priestess is putting that right in you. Look, 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 her third eye, she's got this, and she's putting it right in the feminine, saying, yep, it belongs right there. I am going to inspire you to take the next step. So right now, again, is about waiting. It's Mercury retrograde. You need to wait. Above you. King of Swords. Love it. Maybe this is your masculine. Maybe this is you mastering your thoughts. Maybe you were a chronic overthinker. Maybe now the thoughts that come into you. Remember I mentioned meditation? You know, like, oh, this is day 4 of meditation. Maybe it's now like you're organizing your thoughts. You're getting a better handle on how they work and you're understanding it. You're gaining new wisdom on it. It's coming in. It's coming in for you. Wow, I love that. Love the mountains in there too. I see a bat. I love bats. Bats are like, for me, bats are pollinators. And they're night owls. They're nocturnal. Night owls. Night owls, who's a bat? They're nocturnal. So they navigate in the dark. They use sonar, so they use sound. So maybe listening to your intuition. Bats carry great energy. I love the energy of bat and crow, of course. I love crows. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And the wisdom of the owl. I even notice his like shoe tied, like how it's tied up, kind of like very methodically. Like, you know, very organized and methodical. Like this is methodical. Like even his shirt here, there's like ties, and like his bracelet here, like, I don't know, like, you know, being tied, like binding, like something is bound to you in a way, but in a good way, not in a bad way. And I also feel like you don't have to be bound to those old thoughts. It's more like organizing thoughts and then getting rid of the thoughts that no longer serve, getting rid of the thoughts that trigger those emotions. Like, yeah, thanks for the heads up, but I'm good. We got this. We got this. I'm gonna help you now. Is that the top? Yes, because it's up here. What's underneath? Oh, look at that. 9 of Cups. Yay. All happy. Wish come true. Wish fulfillment. Happy, joy, love, abundance, whatever you want. This is just all love, golden light. Happy, happy. This is what's supporting you underneath. This is what's coming through, and this is what's supporting you. Wow. I love it. I love it. What a beautiful reading for the feminines. How many did I pull for the masculines? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 4, 6. I got 2 more for masculines. I'll pull 2 more for the feminines. What might you want to say to the feminines? Two of Swords. All right, maybe some indecision going on. One more. Oh, the Empress, that's you. Divine feminine energy. Look, we got the High Priestess and the fucking Empress. You can't make this shit up. You don't need to decide nothing, okay? Don't get caught up in this, because the energy of the High Priestess is going to, like I said, come in. Give yourself patience. Give yourself space. Don't get all stuck in your head. Remember I said you might be bound to things? I feel like that's what this is, like trying to bind you. And you're like, no. Remain balanced. There's scales here. So you have the ability to remain balanced. Because the 2, it's still 2. So you can balance with little tiny little movements here and there. It's little movements that keep the balance. You know, a big movement will just throw everything out of whack. So little tiny adjustments. So you don't have to take everything on at once. Okay? You're the feminine. You're the Empress. You're the manifester with the High Priestess. You know everything. Your tuition's ridiculous. But you're also manifesting it. You're our Mother Earth. You can create this however you want. You have Earth and Moon. Look at this. You cycle through everything. Feminines, you got this made. This is your fucking week. God. This is awesome. This is an awesome read for the feminines. I love this. I don't know even what else to say about it, because I just think it's freaking awesome. Wow. I'm happy to be a feminine this week, I gotta tell you. Look, forgiveness and understanding. That's what your angel wants to tell you. Forgiveness and understanding. I feel like that this is for yourself, as well as maybe for your masculine. He's going through a lot. Cut him some slack. And so is your inner masculine. All right, forgiveness and understanding, number 46 and 47 page number. All right, your message. As soon as you see the word forgiveness, you'll know where this energy is needed in your life. Forgiveness is a correction to human vision, an opportunity to see through the eyes of the soul, and ultimately it gives us an idea of what it's like to see through the eyes of our angels. Whatever the situation that feels heavy on your heart right now, right? Whatever situation feels heavy on your heart right now, because this is the energy surrounding the two of you, right? Shit. 46, 47. When this card appears, your angel guide is inviting you to release it. Okay? You aren't being asked to accept bad behavior or let it go, but to realize that the only person who's truly being affected by your unforgiving thoughts and feelings is you. You don't deserve to have past energies get in the way of present happiness, and that can only happen if you make space by releasing painful experiences from your heart. So call in your angels and ask them to help you step into the energy of forgiveness. Even if you feel you don't know how to forgive, the willingness to do it will be enough. And I'm getting a big ass freaking tap on the shoulder, let me tell you. They're like, are you listening? Because this is messages for you too. I usually don't get that, but this time I did. Holy shit. All right, extended message. Understanding why others have committed certain acts or you yourself have made bad decisions isn't always easy. It's important to know that you are always doing the best you can with the information and tools you have. And the more you learn in life, the greater your capacity to make choices from a space of love. When this card shows up for you, it's because angels see you as worthy and fulfilling and exciting experiences. When you are dancing with the energy of forgiveness, you are on the verge of a miracle. This isn't a time to be weighed down by the past, but a time to see beyond it. Wow. Wow. You can't make this shit up. You can't. You cannot make this shit up. Wow. That was really beautiful. Well, I hope you guys like this. Please share, subscribe, like, comment, question, whatever you want. I'm looking to grow and expand. So, yeah. So you might see more from me in the future. You might see some more things on TikTok, some more things on here. I'm not really sure how this is all kind of coming through. I'm just kind of sitting with it and letting the Ace of Wands kind of just flow. And yeah, so we'll see where we're at. All right, everybody, have a fantastic rest of your week. I will see you in the next reading. And like I said, there may be energy at some point, another energy reading somewhere during the week. I'm not 100% sure. I'm still trying to get my bearings with some life changes, but you will definitely be hearing more of me. I promise. Definitely check me out on TikTok. I've been posting up there, so you'll see some cards from this reading that I put in a different way, that I may see some things that how they correlate and how they're relevant, and then I'll put them together and I'll throw that on TikTok. If I can, if I remember, which I probably will, I'll throw them on here as well. But just in case, please, the link should be in there somewhere. All right, have a great night. Mwah.